This was my pitch to the Democratic Party, was like, where else are you going to go where you're going to see a state that has rebuilt its economy by electing a Democratic governor after a Republican one tried to drive it into the ground? We've had 9 credit upgrades. We've had how many balanced budgets so far, Mr. Speaker? 6 balanced budgets so far. A city that rebuilds itself, a state that rebuilds itself on union, hard work, and labor, growing the middle class, still bringing in foreign direct investment, getting named the Midwest Hydrogen Hub for the entire nation, winning hubs for technology, for ag, all of this stuff. Where are you going to have that other than right here in Illinois? And that was the pitch I made, and they realized that this was the best place to launch the next president of the United States, to launch him. And that's what we need to do for Kamala and for Tim. We need to be the rocket fuel that launches them on to November 5th. Look, we here know, right? We know that the Midwest is more than just the physical and midpoint of our country. We're more than just the heartland. We are the heart of our nation. And we've been talking so much about families and the need to support working families, and Gwen just talked about education and kids. We understand the kind of policies that work for working families. It is very different than what Republicans want to do. And if you look at what they're saying that they want to do things like eliminate the Department of Education. Unbelievable. You know, our policies build communities, we move people forward, we create opportunities for families to succeed. By being a stronghold of organized labor, we protect workers' rights. We raised the minimum wage before most of the rest of the country did to $15 an hour. And guess what? The sky didn't fall, people didn't flee. We actually continue to grow our economy. We are safeguarding reproductive rights, not just for the people of Illinois, but for everybody around us and all over the country. Because we believe that no one, certainly no government official, should ever come between a woman and her right to make decisions about her own body. And here in Illinois, we also know that valuing human life also means passing common sense gun legislation that makes us all safer. And you know, Bobby and I, for the longest time, have introduced and reintroduced, and we're going to continue to reintroduce, a national FOID card program, common sense legislation. I hear all the time from gun owners, like, I don't want the government to know that I have a gun. I say, well, do you have a hunting license? Yes, I do. The government knows you have a firearm. You know, it's crazy. Listen, you're all as fired up as I am about November and the history that we're about to make, and that's the important part, the we part, because we know to have that celebration, we have to continue to work and get our people and our friends and our families and our acquaintances and our coworkers to the polls. We've re-energized the kids.